Freddie, this is the most dangerous walk-in we've ever done. Okay?
All right, man.
I don't want to be responsible for the other knee goes, so can you please be careful?
Yeah, sure.
You're actually very tall.
Thank you.
You're a big man, but you're looking in great shape.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, to be honest with you. Just sat on the couch for the time being has done me no favours. I want to get back in a gym and start doing some training.
Have you doing some writing? You've got an autobiography out?
Yeah, Ashes to Ashes. It's a story of what happened from 2005 to the current day. So in there's obviously the Ashes win at the end of it, but also some pretty tricky times.
Quickly, before we start, which meant more to you, 2005 or 2009?
2009 being my last test.
You ready?
Yeah.
Can you just tell me how exciting or daunting or scary is this compared to facing Brett Lee?
This is the most exciting moment of my life.
It's definitely the most exciting moment of my life. Before we start, do you think we look a little bit similar?
Spitting image, yeah, it's like looking in the mirror, like you say.
Right, you ready? You can count us down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I want to find out a bit about the Freddie behind the scenes as well as talking cricket. Do you have any special skills that we don't know about?
None whatsoever. I'm useless around the house, DIY, so no, I think cricket's about it.
Has being a dad revolutionised your life?
Yeah, I've had to mature a little bit and grow up. Being responsible for 3 kids as well has been unbelievable.
But you can't play with them very well at the moment because of the knee.
Nah, at the moment I'm spending most of my time on a couch, my leg in a machine for 8 hours a day, barking orders at the kids and trying to interact with them the best I can.
What do you think you would have done if you hadn't been a cricketer?
My first job I worked behind the record counter at Woolworths in Preston, but I didn't fancy that long term. As for other sports, I'd love to play darts.
Are you good?
Steve Armisen carries a dartboard around on tour everywhere we go. And we start
Another England cricketer.
Oh, good. Pardon?
Another England cricketer. I was just pointing out to those who don't know their cricket.
No, we started a Premier League. There was about 6 of us play.
What about rugby? I can imagine you on the rugby field.
I played mini rugby as a kid. I wasn't too bad. I was quite a big lad when I was young, but quickly stopped when everybody else started catching up in size.
Do you go to the theatre?
No, I've been to a couple of shows in London, but can't stand them.
What about the cinema?
Yeah, I love the cinema.
You eat a bit, don't you?
Yeah, I love food.
I love food. I would love to do an eat-off with you. Who do you think would win?
You.
Thanks. What's your ideal meal?
Ideal meal, favourite food, fish fingers, chips, beans and bread.
And can you make the tea yet?
Can I make
the tea? Yeah, can you cook the tea?
Yeah, the missus doesn't really let me do much cooking. I can cook pretty much what I want, but she doesn't like the mess I leave behind.
Family means a great deal to you, doesn't it? And you often talk cricket to your dad. He's there at the big moments, isn't he?
Yeah, I probably owe most of my cricket stuff to my dad. Support me as a young kid. And it was nice, the last test of the Ashes where I could celebrate with a pint with my dad.
Do you stay in touch with your friends that you grew up with in Preston?
No school friends, but lads I met when I was about 15, 16, yeah.
How do you cope with the fame?
It's something I'm not particularly aware of. From time to time it happens, but contrary to popular belief, on the pitch is one thing, but I'm more comfortable at home just shutting my door and not seeing anyone.
It's great for me, though, because people come up to me in the street sometimes and say, "It's Freddie, so your fame is rubbing off on me."
Man, that might not be a good thing.
What is it like being a national hero? And please don't be too modest. I genuinely want to get inside your head. What is it like?
I don't regard myself as that. I love playing cricket. I love going out on a cricket field, representing England. It's almost, you can be someone else for the day when you're out in the middle. It's like stars in your eyes. You walk through the curtain and tonight I'm going, this afternoon I'm going to be a cricketer.
So just describe the feeling when you step out in front of a full Lord's house against Australia. Just what does it feel like?
Make you feel 10 foot tall walking out through the long room onto the ground, especially when you've got a bat in your hand and you're taking guard. You've got Brett Lee waiting to bowl or a fast bowler. Your blood's flowing. It makes you feel alive.
So do you prefer batting to bowling?
Yeah, of course I do, yeah.
Do you?
Bowling's tough and full of injuries, batting's for fun.
So when you hit a massive six, that is a bigger moment than getting middle stump?
Probably not a bigger moment, but more enjoyable.
Do you ever feel fear when someone really fast is bowling at you? Do you ever get scared?
Honestly, yeah. I tell you, any batsman who says that they like bouncers and the ball going around their ears is a complete liar. People cope with it better, but it's not pleasant.
You've got a great reputation for sportsmanship. Where do you think that came from in you?
Possibly my dad, his values. And also as well, being brought up in the Lancashire system from being 9, they instill some good values in you.
These answers are brilliantly short. Who do you admire in life? Who do you look up to?
I look up to my dad, going back to my dad, and then as a kid, sportsman, Sir Ian Botham, which is quite strange now as my mate, and I've never lost that feeling if I'm out for dinner with him. Like I'm sat next to Ian Botham here. It's quite bizarre.
Overall, is the life of a cricketer hard, or is it good fun?
It's good fun. As its challenges, spending a lot of time away from home.
Travelling must be difficult.
Yeah, it is, but I love playing, and it's either that or getting a proper job. So I can't complain.
Where have you most enjoyed touring?
India. India's my favourite place. As a cricketer, you want to play in front of big crowds, big audiences. In India, you don't play in front of any bigger.
And you've not always been in the headlines for the right reasons. Do you think those days are behind you?
I hope so. Yeah, I've made mistakes along the way. I'm human. I've made them honestly. I've not set out to do it. But I think through going some of the things I've done, I've learnt a lot about myself. And that's helped me probably further on in my career, experiencing some things.
Has it hurt you along the way, the bad moments?
Yeah, of course it has. 5-0, is that it?
We were just about to start talking about the 5-0 Ashes defeat, which we won't mention.
We won't mention it.
We'll just dwell on the 2 Ashes successes, right?
Yeah.
It's very good to see you.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Very good to see you.
Thank you.